Welcome. Today we are going to talk about how to present a paper. When you are presenting your speech, you have to add so what factor. Your audience wants to know the so what. Why should they be interested in? Why is this important? How is this relevant? What you have to do is to try and over-impress your audience with how difficult your idea is, how complicated your idea is, and the level of terminology. It's very tempting to go into using a lot of jargon, and a good question to ask is, what do they need to know? What will they be most interested in knowing? You want to communicate it in a way that will excite people. Then you have to tell them what you're doing with it, what you're aiming for, what your big idea is, what excites you about, why is this important. That's so what statement. Ways to present paper is divided into four sections: what to say and how to say it, its choice, and organization of the material to be presented, getting to your audience, presentation style, visual and oral aids is proper use of presentation material and microphone, and question time. What to say and how you say it. Communicating the key ideas. Make sure that your presentation emphasizes the key ideas and avoid talking about what is standard of business or merely complicated. Structure your talk. Your presentation should be broken into several distinct parts, each with its own objective and style. Each part should be easy to understand. Now your audience. Think of the average level of expertise in your audience and present your result according to that. Use an organized approach. A simple three-part template for producing a talk is as follows: introduction, body, conclusion. Be creative with your own presentation style. Try new things and see if they work. Your goal is to discover what works best for you and your audience so that they will understand and catch your message. Getting tough to the audience. Practice your talk. It does not have to be done in front of an audience. Practicing forces you to choose your words carefully. This is an effective way to improve your communication effectiveness. Use repetition. Tell them what you're going to tell them. The introduction, tell them the body, and then tell them what you tell them, the conclusion. Even though the conclusion is just repeating what you just told, you have to repeat it again because sometimes the repetition is the only way to clarify misconception, convey enthusiasm, excitement, and confidence. Let the audience know that you have something very interesting to share with them. Then overrun. Provisional to time that is overrun, unless it's explicitly stated otherwise. When you are told to talk to last for 30 minutes, plan to talk for at most 25 minutes and leave. If you doubt the proposition, then inquire. Don't try to cover too much material. Be different. Observing what successful presenters do makes their presentation so interesting, and add those to your presentation. Visual and oral aids. Use overhead projection transparency. Make legible transparencies, don't overload transparencies. It use color effectively. The use of color can enhance a presentation, particularly when used in a moderation in the figures and the diagram. Only use high contrast color combination. What looks legible and attractive on a computer screen will invariably look worse on the overhead, and keep the number of colors to a minimum. Question time. You can expect to receive three types of questions. The first is the genuine request for knowledge, which should cause you no difficulties if you are adequately prepared. The second is the selfish question, in which questioner merely wishes to draw attention to him or herself and elicit wonder at his or her ability to devise such an incisive and cogent question. It is polite to take a few seconds to compose a reply that directly or indirectly compliments the questioner. The third and the most important category is the malicious question. The best defense against this type of question is to be prepared, be polite, and avoid getting involved in. I think that's enough. I'm sorry if I made a mistake. And thank you for listening. Goodbye.